All right, everybody, welcome to the JK Theory. Here we talk about anything and everything. No topic is left untouched, no stone is left unturned. We give you the raw, real, and uncut. Now, before we get into it, I'm Jay.
Okay.
This is the JK Theory. It's like the disappearing finger trick. All right. So, what we're going to talk about is WWE's War Games. So, obviously, War Games was on Saturday. Lots of controversial talk about war games. So before we get into the whole thing overall, we're just gonna go match to match and then touch base on it. So we're gonna break it down. So the first match I want to discuss is the women's match,
Yeah.
which was Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, and AJ Lee versus Asuka, Kairi Sane. Oh, damn, she's getting fine. Kairi Sane, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, and Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
So, um, I like the match,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna touch base on the different war games or different pay-per-view here in a bit, but um, I enjoyed it. It had its ups and downs. Um, Big up to Charlotte Flair. She held it down, I think, in that match.
Yeah.
Um, I love the whole EO with the trash can lid and her own trash. Like that was amazing. At first, I didn't get the trash can lid. I'm like, why is she? I think it was weird that it was white
Mm.
and then the logo. I couldn't even understand that that said EO Sky on it. I was like, what is she holding up? But it definitely made sense towards the end of it. Who's your all star in that match?
In that match,
Yeah.
um, to me, a couple people stood out. I think Charlotte definitely stood out.
And
I
that's
think
big
Rhea,
coming from you because you don't even like Charlotte.
it is. So she had to stand out. She had to do a good job because I do not like Charlotte.
Yeah.
So I think Charlotte did an amazing job. I think Rhea did a great job. I think once she came in the ring, the pace was a lot better.
Right, right,
Yeah.
bro. That dude, she's a superstar. She's
Yeah.
like
Oh
bona
yeah.
fide. Gar Unless she does something really stupid, guarantee she's a Hall of Famer, though.
Oh, hands down, yeah, definitely, definitely.
What about her mask?
I loved her mask. Art the Clown,
Yeah,
classic. Yes.
that was dope. You know that meme of Leonardo DiCaprio doing this, like pointing at the screen?
Yeah,
They had one of him doing that, but it was Art the Clown.
I seen that one.
Oh,
That's
that's
dope.
dope.
I like.
So we got Charlotte stood out, Rhea stood
Yeah.
out. Anybody else?
I think Lash stood out. I think this being her first major anything really, I think she did a great job of showing her dominance. Her attitude was right. She sold well. Like I think she did a great job.
Yeah, yeah. To me, now that you're saying it, I agree. And I'm thinking of it as like she's not necessarily new, right? But she's new to the roster.
Right. She's new to the
She's coming
roster.
from NXT.
Yeah.
But bro, what she's gotta have like balls of steel, man, because this is this is a PLE, right?
Yes.
And you in the ring with bona fide superstars, bro.
Yes.
Like any one of these ladies could have been a main event match.
Oh, hands down. Yes.
So yeah, big ups to her. I give her props. Um, One thing that I did like
Hmm.
is, or that they should have done, right? I think, yeah, yeah, yeah. This is what they should have done. I think every entrance, somebody should have had a weapon.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
they should have had a weapon with every entrance. I like the idea of Becky Lynch holding the gate and wouldn't let AJ in there. I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
And then AJ climbed that thing up like Spider-Man, but it was dope. I understand from an entertainer's perspective because I do. I mean, listeners that follow us, you know that I do magic, and
Hmm.
one of the biggest things that they tell an entertainer is slow down, right?
Yeah.
Breathe, look around, take your time. I think Io just takes a little bit too much time because she stood up on that cage and getting the crowd all hype and put the can on her. So Lash Legend was just sitting there, just swaying back and forth like a street fighter, just waiting for Io to
Yes.
jump down. It was just a little bit weird, but shout out to the cameraman because lately they've been doing a good job of recording what they want us to see, not the whole
Yeah.
overall. It used to be bad where we're watching a match and then we can see the wrestler going through the crowd, jumping, in the gate, hopping in. Like now it's like, okay, we need to focus on what we want the story to tell. So that was pretty
Yeah.
dope. Of course, the winner of that match was the good guys, right? It was Rhea and them. Um, the finish, I didn't like the
Yeah.
finish. I thought I didn't mind that AJ did it. I just didn't like the finish.
Mhm.
It felt too soon. It felt like once the match was official, it's like, all right, EO needs to jump, and then we got to end the match. It just felt too rushed.
Yeah, I agree. Shout out to EO too, because I honestly think EO is like, if she's not number one, she's in the top three of best women wrestlers out there. Like, period, all around. EO
Yeah,
definitely has that. I do agree with you on the fact that I think that takes a little too long. The whole climbing the cage, putting the trash can on, jumping, where they like right there. So you know what I'm saying? Like they gotta put themselves together to make sure that Io don't break her neck or anything like that. So
right.
I do agree. And the ending, I think the match could have been a little bit longer, but War Games takes a long time anyway. So
Yeah.
I think that's why they kind of,
I guess the whole thing for me, and I'm wondering why they're not doing this. If there's two rings, right?
hmm
I'm tired of the whole, you got 10 superstars, right?
yeah,
And you're telling me one whole team of five top-notch superstars are just laid out. Like, no,
yeah,
split
yeah,
screen. Let three of them get their asses beat. One is knocked out, and the other one's about to get jumped on or something. Like, do a split
right,
screen
yeah,
so there's some action going on. Um, I feel that Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and I'll even throw AJ Lee.
yeah,
They're it's not necessarily a bad thing, but they're kind of in that Biggie and Tupac Eminem realm where they don't need the crown, they don't need the belt. They're
right,
superstar
yeah,
artists.
hmm
You know what I mean?
yeah,
But it sucks because you know damn well Rhea should be champion. Io should be champion. I really don't
hmm
care if AJ's champion, but they're stars. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like it's just a whole nother level. So I wonder what's gonna happen there. Um, moving on to the next match. Let's just stay on the ladies because the next match I want to talk about is Stephanie Vicaire versus Nikki Bella. Honestly, Nikki Bella is way out of her league. I don't know why they gave it to Nikki Bella. I think that this being Stephanie's real first PLE as champion,
hmm
I think she should have went with Liv. But I understand the whole Liv Morgan. I get that whole dynamic. And the only reason I say Liv is because, damn, the other top stars were in that big ass match. But I was not impressed with Nikki Bella whatsoever. Um, Stephanie Vicaire, damn, she don't disappoint, dude. The whole whatever that move is called, doing it on the announcer's table, that was dope. Um,
Devil's Kiss.
Devil's Kiss, yes. Good Lord. Um, she's a superstar, man. I think Nikki was just way out of her league. What's your thoughts on
Well, we already know how I feel about Stephanie.
that?
I've been saying I've been praising Stephanie since NXT. So uh as far as Nikki, I've never been a fan of the Bellas. Never. I thought
Um,
yes.
she's got that China Big Daddy Cool, whatever. I mean, not right. Sorry, that's Raquel.
That's
Uh,
Raquel, yeah.
Roxanne, she just looks too young because she is young.
I was gonna say she's like
But
22.
yeah, she's definitely gonna be Hall of Famer status if she
Yes.
doesn't fuck up. Please, people. I don't know what is it with these like greats fucking up, but yes, I do see Roxanne Perez being a top competitor. I
hmm
see Raquel being a top competitor.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she definitely could.
So maybe if this one wrestler, I can't remember her name, bro. I think she's the women's intercontinental champion. What's her name?
Chelsea Green?
Yeah. I think if she wasn't the Intercontinental Champion, she should have fought Stephanie Vicker.
No, no, I'm sorry. Um
Chelsea Green.
Maxine?
Oh no. Not Max. She ain't ready yet.
I was gonna say she's the
Yeah.
Intercontinental champion.
No, she ain't ready. Whatever belt Chelsea Green got, because she got a belt.
US. She has the US title.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like Chelsea. I really do.
I love Chelsea. Love her.
She's funny. You can tell she's just having a good ass time.
Yes. Love her.
And she's what every woman wrestler should be. She's an entertainer.
Yes. Hands down.
So, touching on Maxine real quick, I
Yeah.
think Maxine definitely has the look. She just needs more ring time. You can tell she hasn't had the 10,000 hours to master her craft. It's just not there. But I kind of got to give it to WWE for at least giving somebody a push, you know?
Yeah, I do agree with you. I think Maxine, I think she's been working her ass off, to be honest with you. I think she's really been trying. Again, she's working with Natalia. So I think she's going to be okay. Um, I don't know how long they're gonna have her with the belt, especially not an intercontinental belt. But good for her for even having the belt on.
Yeah, absolutely. I was really happy for her
Yeah,
to get that win. I was like, holy cow. Now, I'm sorry. I mean, Becky's a beast. To get the win over Becky, that's
yeah,
crazy.
that's
Yeah. The next match,
yeah,
John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Dom.
yeah,
I was happy for Dom. I like Dom. I really do. I even like how he cheats. I like the whole dynamic, but it just didn't make sense. It was like it was a waste of time. It was less about, and maybe they did it on purpose, but it was less about John Cena's last PLE and more about Liv Morgan coming back. It was like it overshadowed it.
yes. I thought it was stupid. I thought the whole angle was stupid. Like I understand it because John Cena never won the Intercontinental belt, so they gave him the Intercontinental belt
Mhm.
just for him to lose it again, which I hate when they do shit like that. Um, yeah, I see no point or reason for it, honestly. Like the match was cool, it was funny. Uh, Raquel doing her pop rocks on John Cena.
That was,
Uh,
but
I mean Roxanne.
honestly, is it just me? Yeah, Roxanne. Is it just me, or did it just seem like an episode of Raw? Like this whole match could have been done on Raw. It didn't have to be
Yeah,
a.
100%. 100% could have been done on Raw.
It was really
Actually, it
nothing
probably
major.
should have been done on Raw.
Yeah, I mean that should have been seen as last match. If you're gonna go out, at least you went out with a huge pop of Liv coming back.
Yeah,
You went out with that whole faction being solidified again. You went out with because another takeaway that I got from that was um that was dope to see Liv acknowledge Roxanne,
yeah, yep.
so yeah, it was just a shame. And then the way he walked out the ring, even he was like, damn, this was stupid. Like it might have looked good on paper, but once you acted out, this was dumb.
It's stupid. Yeah, it's a pointless thing.
Yeah. Um, Next match, we've got the men's War Games match, which was CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, the Usos versus Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, Brock Lesnar, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker. Now, before you say anything, bro, I was bored out of my mind.
Hmm.
Bro, I had to watch this match 3 times because I fell asleep. I was just bored, bro. Nothing in this match, and I mean nothing, got me excited. Like I think the biggest pop for me was when they were yeeting, which you got the balls to you got some major superstars and you're yeeting over and over in the ring, and then Brock's music kicks in like bam, like that's it. That's it. But the whole match was just like I said earlier with the women's match. You have 10 major superstars in the ring, and you're telling me all five of one team are laid out on the floor? Like what the fuck? It just didn't make sense. They're all of them. I even give it to Braun, Breaker and Bronson Reed. They're all Hall of Famers. For that to happen,
Mm,
you got Brock Lesnar laid out. Are you serious? He's fresh. It just didn't. I don't know. I didn't like the match at all. How do you feel about it?
anybody that knows me knows that Survivor Series and War Games is my favorite pay per view. Like ever since I was a kid, Survivor Series has been my favorite pay per view. I loved watching WCW War Games when I was younger. I absolutely 100% hated this. It
Damn,
is a
I'm justified.
disrespect to both of them. Yes, like I thought with the superstars that they had in this match, there is no way that this match should have fell flat. No way on God's green earth. You have some of the biggest names in wrestling, period, and this match was stupid.
You got
Like
guys that are stars that don't need the belt and they're still stars.
there, every besides Logan Paul and Bronson Reed, and to a degree Braun Breaker, everybody else is a star. Like even Jimmy Uso, like he's been champion, tag team champion, what 10 times, 11, something like that.
Yeah.
Like they're all solidified stars, superstars, and this match was stupid. Like it meant absolutely nothing. Like I didn't understand. There was no real build ups. There was no real like for real beefs in there. It
Yeah.
didn't make sense. The people that was in there, like I would have took Jimmy out and put Cena in. Maybe that should have been his last because he's never been in War Games. So let him go out on War Games. They
Oh,
lost anyway, so it
well,
really wouldn't have mattered.
that would have
Uh,
been a nice break for him because he don't have to
yeah,
hold the whole match either.
exactly. Um, the whole, you know, Brock getting out the ring. Technically, I know what they're good. I know how they fixed it by they saying, well, the match didn't start because Roman ain't in the ring, but
Right.
it didn't. Technically, that does not matter. If you leave the ring, it's automatic disqualification. So, like that was a botch in itself. And then when Roman got in the ring, it was like the match was over as soon as it started. You know what I'm saying? Like you talking about the women match being fast. That match was fast. Like that was quick.
Bro,
And
honestly, I have no highlights from it. I don't remember. It's a blur. The only thing was that masked person
yeah,
jumping in. And I don't care what anybody says. I think I know who that masked person is.
You want to take a guess?
It's that dude from the Street Profits, the one that flips over the ring.
Montez Ford.
It's Montez Ford. What do you think?
He's one of my guesses. My other one was Austin Theory.
I keep hearing that Austin Theory, but I don't think he's that big, dude. If you look at the dude, he's got some big shoulders and everything. Austin, he don't look like Austin.
I haven't seen Austin in a minute. I don't know what he looks like now, but I mean, I would be happy if it was Ford, honestly. Like I think he fits into their vision per se. I would be happy because he needs something fresh.
Yeah.
Uh, and it makes more sense than Austin Theory, but they're still trying to break Austin Theory in to be his big thing. But no, you're right. That match it had no real highlights and nothing. The Yeaton thing was stupid. Um,
Again, that
just a
match could have been
disappointment.
done on Raw. That match could have easily been done on Raw.
That match shouldn't have happened at all.
It's nothing new. Nothing really major. Nothing really major happened.
with those stars in there, and to have nothing really fall the right way, it makes me like, should they stop doing war games because they fucking it up? And I love war games too much for them to disrespect it, and that was disrespectful.
Okay, so this is what I feel how they dropped the ball. Right. This is what I would have done
Hmm.
because there's just major stars, right, on both
Yeah.
sides. The buildup should have been done way earlier,
Yep.
and it should have been done like NWA style. It should have been this click is jumping the other click and back and forth. There should have been blood. There should
That's
have
the
been
other thing.
there should have been a ladder thrown in there. There should have been Paul Heyman sneaking something in. I mean, damn, at least Oscar did the green mist in the which that surprised the crap out of me. This is another pay-per-view in 2025 that the women stole the show, bro.
The women have been stealing the show this whole year.
And they opened the show.
Yeah. Yeah. They literally the women have 1,000% outshined the men this whole year
Yeah.
easily.
I think War Games, and it's only 4 matches. Like, there's so many superstars, man. There's so many tag teams that could have tagged up and done something. It's just a waste. Like, you got War Games. Why aren't the Wyatt Six out there fighting another faction?
What other faction?
Anybody.
The only
Any,
other faction is Solo's team.
there you go. They could have at least made that up. What's the point of having a group if your group ain't fighting?
True. Uh, but again, you need a build up.
Or also, okay, you know what would have turned the whole thing around? And we can say this now because Monday Night Raw has happened, right?
Yeah.
And Jay has this crazy manic character now. He should have flipped. He should have turned heel at War Games. He should have been the reason why the team lost.
See, and that would I said this to somebody. That would have made more sense to me if Jay was the reason why they lost, and then the next night he lost to LA Knight, and then he got this little crazy whatever. That's the other thing I don't like either. I'm gonna point this out. You can't fucking turn everybody crazy. Like everybody can't hear freaking things in their head. Everybody can't be ready for a psych ward. I'm sorry, you got to do something else with it.
Yeah, I mean, too many people have run with it. I think the only person that run with it with the gimmick was Al Snow. That shit was hilarious. But like, you got the Viper that runs with it. You
Yeah.
got AJ that runs with it. It's just, yo, get something. Come on, man. You got Are they putting a lip on Paul Heyman? I know he's mad creative. It's almost like they're tying his hands on some shit.
He's not creative. He's not part of the creative team anymore, though. That's Triple H's and whoever else does it.
Yeah, they need to contract Paul or something. Like this is just,
Yeah,
and I kind of have a feeling that whoever's controlling the women's division is not controlling the men's division because the women are doing their thing, bro.
the women are definitely, but you know what? I think the women are more intact with the wrestling side of it too. You know what I'm saying? Like they got real time wrestlers. Like they ain't even using Julia yet, and Julia can wrestle her ass off.
Yep.
Like you know what I mean? Like they got it's so much talent, and I'm not even gonna talk about the NXT girls yet, because God forbid when Soul Ruka get up there, it's gonna be nuts.
They
So
coming, bro. They coming. It's gonna end up
yes,
being where, bro. I'm gonna call it, man. If it keeps going the way it is in the next like 2 to 3 years, you're just gonna have a night of just women's wrestling. Like
I think it
there's
should be SmackDown.
talent.
I think they should turn SmackDown to women's wrestling because originally that was their plan. People don't know SmackDown was supposed to be women's wrestling, and then they changed it to when Rock. It's the Rock. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, I think that SmackDown should be a woman's thing because they are killing right now.
I feel you. So I did kind of plant a seed earlier in this video where I said I was gonna touch base on another
Yeah.
PLE.
Uh huh.
So what was the name of the PLE? You sent me the clip. You was like, watch. What was the name of that?
Blood and guts.
Oh my goodness. Was it who's the wrestling?
That was AEW.
I don't watch AEW. I didn't know any of these wrestlers in this, and this was the women's war game style match.
Yeah.
Man, it is incredible.
Yes.
It is about like 34 minutes or something like that of non-stop action. Look it up. It's on YouTube. It's for free. Like it is insane. There was thumbtacks, mirrors, tables, chairs. There was stuff hidden in the turnbuckles. There was a barbed wire bat. There
Yes.
was everything that should, man, you swear Mick Foley directed this match. Like it was insane and blood. It was
Blood.
like the Terrifier was on scene. This and the dopest part was the end when the winners are smiling, hands
Yes.
in the air, dripping in blood. Oh my goodness. That's how it should be.
Yeah. They showed out. They showed out
It's a PLE, bro. Why not? Why are they afraid of blood? You're on ESPN, you're on that. They bleed. People bleed is a normal thing.
because with WWE, theirs is more trying to be kid friendly type shit. Uh,
Then
and
be kid
AEW is
friendly on
like
SmackDown. Be kid friendly on SmackDown. Don't be kid. How you gonna be kid friendly on a show called Raw? Then you're gonna be kid friendly on a PLE. This PLE was in a fucking stadium, bro.
it was
We're talking tens of thousands of people. These tickets ain't cheap.
no,
I
and
swear.
I would have been pissed.
I, I think the whole blood from CM Punk. I think that was complete accident. I don't think that was supposed to happen
Yeah, it
because
probably wasn't
he
supposed to happen.
stopped bleeding quick. All of a sudden, he's just not bleeding. We're like, what the fuck?
I after watching that women's match and then watching WWE's, like I knew I wasn't gonna have the same excitement. I probably shouldn't have watched that first.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Next year, I'm waiting. I'm gonna
but
watch WWE's, then I'll see what AEW's doing. Because
but yeah, man, you're right. Like that was exciting. Like that's what it was supposed to be. Like AEW showed out on their pay per view, and it made WWE look like amateurs.
It did.
Honestly, um, and it's sad because technically, I think WWE has a little bit more talent, just a little bit, slightly, in the women's division, but you couldn't tell. Not in that.
No, I don't. Like I said, I don't watch AEW. I don't know any of these wrestlers.
Yeah.
I got nothing bad to say. They all left it in the ring. They were all superstars. They were all, you can tell they were comfortable in the ring. The first two girls that jumped in there were the two bloodiest smiling girls at the end of it. I mean, it was just, and it told a story, bro.
Yes.
At the end, you have one girl getting punished in front of another girl, and he was like, "You better tap out. We
Yep.
gonna kill her. We gonna kill her. We gonna tap out." Like, come on. And they used the cage.
Everything. Yeah.
Like, yeah, they used okay, so their cage had like a metal divider thing. They used
Mhm.
everything. I don't think at any point somebody got thrown against the cage in the men's match. Like, bro, that match had a cheese grater.
Yeah. Yeah. That,
It had a bed of nails.
yeah.
Like,
They went all out for women. That is something different because most of the time they try to protect women. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to mess up their face. They don't want to mess. But they fuck it. They went all out like everything. I loved it.
it was dope. So, guys, let us know what you think about WWE's War Games. And if you've watched Blood and Guts, let us know what you think about that. I definitely give that one two thumbs up. But if you need to reach out to us directly, hit us up at our email, thejktheory@gmail.com. And until next time, I'm Jay,
Okay.
and this is the JK Theory. Peace.
Peace.